That's a bad boy. Is you mad, boy? Bitch, that's a bad boy. Get a bag, boy, bitch, that's a bad boy. Is you mad, boy? Bitch, that's a bad boy. Get a bag, boy, bitch. That's a bad boy. Is you mad, boy? Bitch. Get a bag, boy, bitch. That's a bad boy. Is you mad, boy? Bitch, that's a bad boy. Get a bag, boy, bitch. That's a bad boy. Is you mad, boy? Bitch, that's a bad boy. Get a bag, boy, bitch.
What's up, everyone? I am here. The day has finally come. As you can see, we've been waiting for this for a while. Miss Natalie Nunn, as you can see behind me, and I'm going to keep this up. I don't know. I might change my background eventually, but I need to let you all know that I did audition for this show in 2015 when Natalie Nunn was first trying to get it out there. But, obviously they went a different direction. They're not picking, like, everyday people, so I mean, not that I'm an everyday person, I do have my song with Judy J out, you know what I mean? And, but you know what I'm saying. Until I get a better background, this is the background I'm using. I was selected to audition for Bad Boys Club in DC, all right? But, yeah, I actually am excited that the show finally did happen. You know what I'm saying? I could tell she was trying to make it happen for a long time. Everyone thought it was kind of like a scam, but I don't know. I don't want to speak on that. Anyway, for the first episode, I really liked it a lot, actually. I was hoping that because Jonathan was in the promo, in the preview for the little sneak peek trailer, not the super trailer. But first of all, also, I am waiting on Charlie to get here. So when he joins, you'll see it. But if anyone else wants to join, the link is down here. You can go to bit.ly/badboysla, all lowercase. I made it easy, so make sure you type it in all lowercase, all right? But they did show a lot in the, I guess, behind the scenes on Instagram of that one dude, Andrew, and he was saying that he wasn't on the show. And they were using his likeness, blah, 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 etc. I don't necessarily know what the rules of the contract are, but in the show, and this kind of, I'm skipping to the end because they kind of, they started off with that and then they didn't really finish it until the end. But that's one of the first things that happened was the whole drama with Andrew and the whole house. Basically, it seemed like they were all, they all had a problem with him, but I can see now what they were talking about because at the end, if you all heard the conversation when Andrew was at the airport, they were talking about he still tried to cash the check. And so if they did stop the check from getting cashed, if Zeus stopped the check from getting cashed, then really they shouldn't be using his likeness, right? But I don't know how it works because depending on where they were filming, he stepped onto their property. They can film whatever they want on their property, right? So I don't know how all that works, but he was in the past week or whatever, Andrew has been saying he was going to try to sue if they put him on the show, and he's on the show. He's in the credits. I don't think they're going to change the credits to take him out. It's even, and this happened on BGC a lot also. So sometimes, well, I don't know, maybe only once or twice, but whoever is in the house, even if they're only there for a day, they're still going to be in all the promo because that's how you had to do it because no one knew until that day that they went out. So it reminds me of season 6 Bad Girls Club Jade. If you all remember Jade, she was only in there for the one episode and then she left, but her picture was all over the promo. I did notice on the Zeus Instagram, there are 2 people so I already said Jonathan, he is not on this episode. And then there's another dude, Rio, who hasn't made it to the episode yet. So I wonder who that is going to be, or who he's going to replace, because Natalie already said there were replacements, so I'm guessing those are the 2 replacements. So it's really interesting to see who's going to get kicked out of the house or whatever. And the whole Andrew thing, I also want to say, also reminded me kind of season 8, BGC season 8, how they were all just trying to get the one. It seemed like that at the beginning, like they all had a problem with him. In the little clips online, I guess, I don't know, I can't find it. I do have some clips that I'm going to pull up from the show in a little bit. But as far as the behind the scenes stuff, it seemed like everyone had a problem with Andrew, including Darrell, which at first I was on his side. Like, he seemed like he would be cool, but seeing him on this episode, he is the bully of this episode. I wouldn't mind. I mean, you know, I'm judging him off of one episode, but I wouldn't wait. I wouldn't be surprised if he got the Julie treatment or the Valentina treatment. Not that I wouldn't be surprised, but like, I feel like that's what needs to happen. I didn't really, like I said, if you watched the reaction to the super trailer, I was talking about how I didn't really know who Milan Christopher was, but I knew of his name. And I think that I do like him in this, actually, because he said in one of his confessionals, he's the protector, and you can see that he kind of was, especially with the whole William and Dylan fight, which that whole thing was super confusing to me. Actually, let's play the little clip. I do have the clip of it. So that way you guys know what I'm talking about. But let me pull it up real quick. Oh wait.
Where place the money at? You rather word. I got 100 on the black.
What the fuck is these two white boys?
What the fuck is going on? Like, what's really happening?
Yeah, so well, the whole thing was Darrell was instigating that whole. Well, he didn't really instigate the whole fight. Dylan did kind of start it. He said something on the bus that about William talking shit, blah blah blah, which doesn't really make sense to me because hours after that they were rooming together and it wasn't a problem. So that all seemed kind of fake to me. It seemed like they wanted to get it going with like the first fight and they wanted to make sure that it was them. And yeah, neither of them really looked like they could fight, but it also looked, I'm not sure if they couldn't fight or if they were just like afraid to really fight because they were like, oh, we haven't even moved in the house. I don't want to get kicked out already. Because I feel like that's what a lot of guys are thinking. Because in the trailer, a lot of those fights seemed really brutal. So far, I haven't seen any really brutal fights. So speaking of which, well, actually, let's go in order because, like I said, Darrell was kind of instigating this whole fight, right? So right after that clip that I just played, then Darrell was like, all right, if you guys aren't really gonna fight, then I'm gonna jump in. And who does he decide to fight? He decides to fight Dylan. So let me play that clip because it seemed totally random. Like, why is he jumping in their drama? Oh wait, there you go.
Really? Oh shit! Oh no! Darrell, what the fuck? Darrell! What?
So yeah, that was a little clip because he was mad that they weren't really fighting. So he was like, "All right, I guess I'll jump." But and he said it's not like he was picking sides, right? Because he said, "Oh, I'll fight both of you." And that's exactly what he did later on.
They are really oh shit!
That's the same one. But look, I don't think that this is really all that brutal either of a fight.
Riley!
Let me get mine.
Riley, what are you doing?
Damn!
That's enough. Can we get a slow motion on our right hook?
All right. Riley! Y'all just
So that's what I'm trying to say. I feel like I don't know. To me, it seems like they're all fans of the show, and then because they're fans of the show, well, not even fans of the show. I think they're fans of Natalie, and they're all trying to be like, oh, if I'm the one that's fighting, I'm going to get all the attention, blah, blah, blah. Those fights seemed, I don't know, pointless, really. And they really were, because they all made up by the end of the episode. So there wasn't really any real problem there. And then, so Natalie does make an appearance, and she talks to them, tells them that they got to calm down or whatever, but like really in the back of her head, I feel like, or, you know, she's giving them the eyes, like, keep going, but, you know, don't. But, so while they're outside, Milan is like, oh, well, I'm going to get the master, or someone said, she was explaining all the rooms, and she said that there was a master bedroom, and all of a sudden Milan was like, okay, that's my room. And then when you go in, Anthony is already torn. Well, I don't know. They didn't really show if Milan got to the room first or what. They just showed one of the producers. And I think it's funny, too, that the producers come in and talk to them. It's kind of like how the BGC producers would talk to them when the fights got too crazy. And that, because that didn't happen in Betty's. But it gave me, like, a throwback kind of feel to it. So let's just watch the other fight that I'm talking about. That's not it. I hope I shared the audio. Someone in the comments tell me if the audio is playing when I play these videos.
You think you're that girl, but you're not that girl. This is not your show. This is not your show.
I have no problem with Anthony, but I had to do what I needed to do to check him on his shit.
Okay. When you ready to go to your room, come get your motherfucking check, you pussy ass bitch.
So I hope that they have something in the contract, because, you know, season 14 of Bad Girls Club was a problem.
Google Fi, a phone plan by Google.
When they destroyed all the Claremina's stuff, right? So now you already see they're starting with getting the chain. Who knows if he's going to break it or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But they seem like they're all pretty, you know, I don't know. They're not regular people. They all have all this fancy stuff. Like, I'm sure, I don't know if it's real or not. But I'm just saying, they shouldn't get into another Claremina battle. They should learn from that experience. You know what I'm saying? But fighting over a room, like, of course it's the first episode, but like, so far that's what the other fight was about too with Jonathan. It seems like they're gonna keep fighting over this. I hope it's not because I think he was fighting Milan, wasn't he? I forget what the preview showed, but that's really who I'm really excited to see, which is why that's what I keep talking about. As far as the other people in the cast, who else is on the cast that I haven't talked about? Curtis, he was all right. Carry On, and Mullah. They're the three straight guys, I believe. Well, Carry On is questionable, as they're all saying, but supposedly now they're all just the three straight guys. I know Curtis and Mullah, they two roomed together, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna be the straight ones in the house." They didn't want. Well, I forget whose room they were in. Oh, it was Anthony and Gutta in their room, and they were like, "No, you need to go." And that's where that whole, because even in the preview for next episode, you see that they get into it in that next episode. I think that was all manufactured. Like, of course, that would happen if you have only two straight guys on the show with a bunch of gay guys. Of course, that's gonna happen. I don't know. Yeah. So far, my top. Well, I don't know how to do. Okay. So far, the people that I do like so far from the show, based on the first episode. So, you know, a lot of stuff changes. Milan, Gutta, and Jonathan. I think I'm gonna like Mullah, even though they're trying to make it seem like he's a problem. I don't really. I get where they're going. They're trying to, you know, be pro LGBT or whatever, but like at the same time, it's like gay people can still make gay people look bad. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that's all of them. You know what I mean? And I feel like they're gonna have that problem with Gutta as well, because they were already kind of like asking him all these questions on the bus, like, so are you really a bad girl, blah blah blah. And I kind of like that about him though, because you can tell that so there are people that are just fans of Natalie, right? And then there are people that are fans of Bad Girls Club. And no, I feel like Gutta is a fan of Bad Girls Club, so he knows not to do too much. You know, he wasn't trying to jump into any fights right away, but you could see from the preview. I'm not sure if it all happens next episode, but he already gets into it with someone else. He's yelling at someone at the table, and he starts screaming. But yeah, I'm really excited to see all the drama that he causes, because I feel like that is more believable to me than, like, I don't know. I feel like Anthony having a problem with the comments, I feel like that was fake. I feel like he just wants there to be a problem. You know what I mean? Who was he in the room with? It was Gutta. Yeah, but see, Gutta wasn't even taking it like that seriously, because he, you know what I'm saying? He's playing it cool. So I like that so far. But I'm just really interested because, you know, Bad Girls Club, they would fight over Hot Pockets. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't really see the Bad Boys fighting over Hot Pockets. And so, like, even the room situation, it's like, I can't believe you guys are fighting over rooms. But it makes sense. It's the first day. And I don't know. Really, I really wanted to see William and Dylan, like, really fight, because how are they going to room together after they just fought in the driveway to the place? You know what I mean? That whole thing seemed fake. Yeah. So I do have someone coming up here. Lori, it says your device is not connected. So I'm trying to add you on here. It says you need to connect your mic and your camera before I can add you to the stream. All right. So once that comes up, that's fine. But yeah, what else is there to say about Bad Boys Club? I'm really excited for the rest of this season. And like I said, it's just weird because on Bad Girls Club, you know, they were unknown and they were trying to become famous. So they would do all this crazy stuff, right? So it's really weird, especially John. Well, maybe I'm biased. I really don't know who all these people are. It seems like Jonathan is the most famous one out of all of them. How they, you know, how they put him in the super trailer, how he was at the very end and he was by himself. He wasn't with the whole crowd. It seemed, I don't know if they were just showing that he was a replacement, or if that's kind of like, oh, this is the biggest star of the show, because he does seem like he's the biggest star of the show. So it seems really weird to see someone like that fighting over a room. Like, it's okay if they're just nobodies and they're trying to, you know what I mean? And they're trying to become famous, so they want to fight on screen. That's going to get them all the attention. I don't think this is really good attention for someone that's already that famous. You know what I mean? So for the rest of them, I could see why they're trying to fight. They might need that to jumpstart their popularity on the show, because they know that's what people want to see. But at the same time, it's like, that's the fake stuff that, it's like there's a fine line between being fake and then like being fake, like fake fighting, and then like really fighting. But like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like there's so many levels to it. It's like who's fake and who's not. So far, I feel like Anthony's fake. I feel like William is fake. I feel like Dylan is fake. I feel like Darrell is fake. Yeah, so basically the opposite of what I was saying earlier of the people that I like. So everyone else seems like they're really on the show to like really do the Bad Boys experience the way it's supposed to be. The other people are just trying to get camera time and be Natalie Juniors. That's how it seems. Well, I don't know, because it does seem kind of like Jonathan is trying to be like a Natalie Jr., but it's like, I feel like if he is the most famous, then Natalie probably paid him the most. And so he really has to listen to what she has to say. And if she says, hey, you better go in here and fight for that room, he's going to do it. I'm interested to see if it's going to be like Baddies, where, because they already, well, I mean, we don't know. Baddies season 2 has not aired yet, but they're saying that they're going to take some of the same girls from season 1 and put them in season 2. So I'm curious if anyone from this season is going to make it into the next season of Bad Boys, if they're going to be all new guys or what. or maybe they will give us what they want and they'll give us all like regular guys that are not celebrities, not Instagram famous or anything. Because that would be really interesting. I feel like, I mean, there's still going to be some of that too, I'm sure, where it's like there's going to be the cast members that are fans of the show and the cast members that, I don't know. I just, it's hard to say who is really real or who is not, because I don't know who they are. It's the first episode. We'll see. So like, maybe, I don't know. I am really excited to watch the rest of the season. I am going to be here every week. I'm going to try to, so if they release the episodes at 8 p.m. on Sundays, every Sunday, I'm going to try to do it every Sunday at 9:30. So definitely tune back in every week. And, hopefully I will have some more people call in. I'm sorry that you couldn't call in or your device wasn't working or what. I don't know what was happening. But definitely call in next time. I'll be back here, same time, same place. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that like. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you can get, notified every time there's a new video. Can't wait for the fights, not going to lie. Exactly. I feel like they didn't really give us a lot of good fights on this first episode. There was a lot. There was about like 4 or 5. I think the last one was like a cliffhanger. And then there was one that we didn't really see. But I feel like I saw more of the Andrew drama on Instagram than on this episode. So I appreciate that they posted all that on Instagram, because otherwise I would have been super lost and like had no idea what was going on. As always, you can follow me at the Gino Bino. I was covering up my username. It's on this side, isn't it? All right. So yeah, definitely follow me at the Gino Bino on Instagram and on all social media, really. But I'm about to head out of here. Like I said, make sure you tune in next week. I'm going to be here every week. For real. Exactly. Thank you. All right. But I am out of here, and I will see you all next time. Actually, you know what? I'm not about to just end it like that. I know that I don't know if you all follow me. Definitely, if you don't, you should follow me now. But if you don't, then you definitely haven't heard my track with Judy. It's called Rollin'. I'm going to close it out with that. All right? So see you guys next week.
It's your girl Judy. Get it.
Damn, Spancy.
Talk to me nice, I don't talk twice. I don't need diamonds, I'm cold as ice. I keep applying the pressure, the bitch no better, they better know I'm on a heist. Level like they cannot get on the minds, even if they had unlimited lives. Going up like I was raising the price. Blow it up like it's a roll of the dice. Rolling a Rillo, blowing a billow. I got the tree and I talk on the willow. It's not a problem, I'll solve it like riddle. Put you to sleep and I talk on the pillow. We cannot meet in the middle. You not a shark, you a minnow. Shit is as sweet as a Skittle. I get on the mic and I kill him with spittle. I just wanna get the money, I just wanna get the cake. I'm rolling in the dough, I'm baking. I still got some bread to break it broke, I can't relate. Cookie glue, my wedding cake. Rolling in the dough, I'm baking. I still got some bread to break. Copping a zippy, trying to get trippy. Up for the sticky, drop it the blicky. No, it's not picky, just say hello to my bestie. I bet he as petty as Nikki. I'm with the shits that'll blow you to bits. It's in my sleeve like his boxes are Brits. I got the bricks and these bitches as tricks. Hit me up anytime you need a fix. Like I was a handyman, turning to Candyman. I got him hooking, I fuck it with any man. You bitches think it's a game, it's not Candyland. Hop in a Benzo, I'm not talking Anavan. They just don't know what to say though. Shut the fuck up, it's a KO. Bitch, don't you real like the Mayo. I'm about to jump off the rail. I just wanna get the money, I just wanna get the cake. I'm rolling in the dough, I'm baking. I still got some bread to break it broke, I can't relate. Cookie glue, my wedding cake. Rolling in the dough, I'm baking. I still got some bread to break.
Rolling in a 2-seater, licorice tent. Boss ass nigga driving, yeah, I'm talking to G in a gent. Riding down Memorial, hella that president's van. Off that 1942, so we in Frank Ben. I got a flight in the morning though, so I can't be late. Told that nigga I had to cascade, yeah, I gotta skate. He go, you gon' call me? I told him it's up to fate. Cause money calling on the other line, you got